Hey guys, it's Nikki. Welcome back to another song review. Today I'm going to be listening to Pantera's Becoming. And this song was requested a lot when I first started listening to Pantera on this channel, but we recently saw them open for Metallica too. We went to the Philly show, and I didn't know this song going into the show, but it really stood out to me, I think specifically because of the drums. I'm hoping this was the right song. Because I remember I asked my husband what this was, and I'm pretty sure he said it was this one. So we're going to listen to it together. I'm still going to consider it a reaction because it was really hard to tell what he was saying at the time. And this is the first time I'm actually like sitting down, paying full attention to it, paying attention to the lyrics. And I just thought it would be fun to do on this channel. But I do want to talk a little bit afterwards about something that Phil said before one of the songs. I don't remember if it was this one specifically, but just in general about the older metal crowd teaching the younger crowd just about music in general. So stay tuned for that. Maybe you'll find it a little interesting, and I'm just kind of curious to know your thoughts on it. But first, let's check out this song, Becoming. Let's pop our headphones on, turn it up. And here we go. Yes. I guess you call that like a double bass drum sound, right? Even that just sounds so heavy. Rise beyond Jesus. Just love how that sounds. A cool song, right? That's insane. Like for a metal song, it's a catchy one. Oh yes, this. Oh, that was quick. I thought it was gonna go on a little longer, but those drums, right? That is so crazy, and I feel like that has to be like exhausting to play. Like that's a lot. But I really love that, and I think it was towards the end of the song that it really stood out. But I mean, all throughout the song, it was intense. And lyrically, I mean, it seems like it's just about becoming like a crazy, intense, best, biggest version of you, which is awesome. But the thing that I wanted to touch on in this video it relates to something that Phil said before one of the songs. And this isn't going to be word for word. I don't remember exactly what he said, but he was basically just like, okay, it's time for all the, metalheads that have been around for a long time to show the younger generation how it's done and what good music is and everything else. And it's funny because I was sitting there, a 36-year-old for some context, and there was a kid next to me, I would say probably 16 or younger, maybe 15, maybe 14. And he was rocking out so hard to Suicidal Tendencies, to Pantera, and to Metallica. He knew pretty much all the songs. He was singing along. He was headbanging. He was really, really into it. And especially for the two openers, I didn't really know that many songs. So I was sitting there just kind of like nodding, bobbing along. And he knew everything. And I was like, that doesn't mean, like, age doesn't mean anything. Like, just because you've had the opportunity to listen to songs that have been out for a long time doesn't mean that I am gonna be the dedicated Pantera fan or Metallica fan or whatever if there's somebody younger than me that just is so much more into them. I'm not saying I'm not into Pantera, but just I'm a new fan. And I don't know, it just made me think about it because sometimes on this channel, there's some people, specifically with Metallica. I know this is a Pantera video, but kind of related. They're on tour with them. And they kind of criticize how younger people become fans of the band, whether it's because of Stranger Things or through TikTok or whatever. And I understand that some of those things maybe are a little cringy at times, but in the big picture of things, it doesn't matter. Right? Like, it doesn't matter your age. It doesn't matter how you've gotten into a band. As long as you're into them, I think that's really cool. If you're a genuine fan that really loves the music, I think that's awesome. And when we went to the show that weekend, there was a showing for the Metallica documentary movie that's coming out, or that is out now. It was like unfinished at the time. And James kind of talked about how one day Metallica isn't going to be around anymore, and it's going to be up to fans and future generations to kind of keep their music alive. So between that and then between Phil talking about how, the older generation has to show the younger generation how to rock out properly, it's like sometimes I need to be schooled, and that might be by a younger generation, how to appreciate and really get into certain bands. And I don't see anything wrong with that, I feel like from a band's perspective too, you're not gonna care how somebody got into your music and what age they are, Not that there's any like hate on him for saying that. It just got me thinking about it and, comments on this channel and stuff. So let me know if you've made it this far in the video, let me know how long you've been into, I'll say Pantera or just metal music in general. Like, are you one of the I don't know, what do you call yourself? Old school rockers, something like that? Old school metalheads? Or did you just get into it and you're learning about it? Because I am just in the new stages, and I know some people call me a noob and like, this girl doesn't know what she's talking about, and I don't. I'm just learning, and that's fine. Everybody has to start somewhere, and we are all becoming the best metalheads we can be, right? That was cheesy. That was really cheesy. But you know what I'm saying. So let me know. And let me know what you thought about this song. I thought it was a cool song. I thought the drums were awesome. I know I kind of deviated a little bit from the song, but it was just kind of the Pantera experience and Metallica's experience and just the whole thing that got me thinking about it. So I hope you, I hope my ramble gave you something to think about. I'll leave it there. But as always, I appreciate you guys watching along with me and listening to me ramble from time to time. And I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.